So, oh, excuse me. This is Jared Vapes. Thanks for watching. I tried to review this in my last video, the Space Jam Venus, and I could not get my thing to work, but now I did. Which is a little update that I'm going to throw in this video as well. It's supposed to be a juice review, but apparently my tank was screwed on too tight. I've never heard of that causing the coil not to fire, because even when I took the tank off, it fired, but then when I tighten it just a notch, it won't. So it's really, I'm going to have to look further into that. But it's working fine now, and it's not leaking, even though I didn't tighten it all the way, so it's leaking just a little bit. So there is one downside to this, which is it's different. I've never heard of that. So I'll look into that. I'll try and post a video about that later. But damn, back to the point. The Space Jam juice, woo, buddy, unbelievable. This is Space Jam Venus. They're definitely a reputable company. They have tons of different juices, mainly fruit flavors and things like that. But this one is marshmallow with graham cracker, caramel, peanut butter, and sweet cream. So they mix like 4 different things in there. So it's definitely a very intense flavor. Now, I love dessert flavors. That's just me. So when I got this in the trade, I was like, yes, score. So I believe it's a 60-40. I'm not too sure. A little 15 ml like this costs you about $10. It's 6 milligrams. Now, one downside that I say to all of the Space Jam juices, which are, if they're watching, you need to fix this shit now. It's annoying. Is all they do is put the name Venus. That's it. You have to look it up for all their flavors and what they are online. I had to Google it before I even did this video to make sure I got it right. But yeah, it has all the warnings. It has the dropper, it has the child safety cap, all that good stuff. I do like how they leave this little spot near the sticker open so you can see how much juice is left. It is a big upside for me because I do like knowing how much I have left of a flavor unless I want to order more. Now, this is something I could vape all day. This is a 9 out of 10. There's maybe one juice I've had that tops it. It's fantastic. So let's take a couple vapes, show you the vapor production, and then we'll talk about it. So it is on the darker side. As you can see. Sorry, this is 6 nicks, so I'm hacking up a lung because I'm used to 3. But the flavor is so damn good, it's worth the cough. It's a darker juice, but it is now one of my favorite juices. It's incredible. It's almost, think of sitting by a campfire and putting all those ingredients together like a s'mores, but with a little caramel on top, and added the sweet cream to give it that extra kick. This is a fantastic flavor, and at first I was skeptical. I was like, how can you mix all those flavors and make them blend together well? And they found a way to do it. Normally, I am not a fan of Space Jam juices. Just throwing that out there. I'm normally not a fan of them. I'm not a giant believer in the Space Jam juice. But this has really given me a different outlook on to try the rest of their flavors. I've tried their Pluto. I just reviewed their Andromeda. And this is their Venus. I haven't really had much of their others. I believe they have like 9 or 10 flavors. But this is more tailored towards something I would like. So I could definitely all day vape this if I wasn't 6 Nick. You get the sweet cream that adds a little kick to it. You get a very, very faint taste of marshmallow on the inhale. On the exhale, the caramel and the graham cracker come crashing in. This is a really, really good flavor, guys. I certainly, if you're into things like that, you know, the kind, I'm not going to say candy, but the kind of sweets, this would be for you. I was skeptical. Normally, Space Jam has an incredible throat hit, but somehow this is so much smoother than their other juices, and it doesn't have that massive boom, it hits you, which is nice, because yes, occasionally I do like that, because I'll take a couple hits and put it down, which saves juice, but this is incredible. This is just a really, really good juice. There's really not much else to say about it. You can find Space Jam anywhere online for the most part because they're worldly known. So this is Venus. This bottle will cost you around $10. I believe you can get it in 0, 3, 6, 12, 18. But with the throat hit, even if you vape an 18, I'll go to a 12. If you vape a 12, go to a 6. If you vape a 6, go to a 3. Because normally the throat hit on all their juices is pretty extensive as opposed to any other juice that I've vaped, which I've had a lot of different brands of. I mean, right here I already got Space Jam, Charlie's, 401, whatever this one's called, Vape Juice, Monarch, Cosmic Fog. A lot of them have throat hit, but nothing like this. These are pretty extensive on the throat hit. Which some people like, and I understand that. Some people like that because it gives you more of the cigarette feel. But this is a very, very well-balanced flavor, and it is definitely worth your money and definitely worth checking out their company. Like I said, this is a turnaround from a lot of the juices that I've had from them, and I'm going to go order a 30 mil within a week and vape that pretty consistently. Oh my god. So for my flavor palette, and that's the other thing that I like to discuss in all of my videos, it is based on solely your flavor palette. What I taste, where I taste the marshmallow and graham cracker on the exhale, you may not taste that. It also depends on what device you're running it in on and whether it's a dripper, how many watts, the voltage, all that good stuff all comes into effect when it comes to taste. But this is on a 0.3 sub-ohm coil and an iJust 2 tank. For me, it's perfect. I love it. It's not too strong. It's not too little. It's just the right balance. I could definitely vape this all day. So that's it for this video. I will, hopefully, I might get the Ego one. Debating on getting the Ego one for my next review or just getting more juices that I haven't really talked about that I know are good. Or just getting juices that I've already had, and then I'll give you more updates on the devices. Like, clearly, in my last video, I just found that this one, if you tighten the tank too much after a lot of use, it doesn't want to fire the coil, which doesn't make much sense to me. I'm going to look further into that and hopefully post about that soon if I find an answer. But check out Space Jam Venus. I think that's one of their 1 of 2, maybe. I'm not sure. Juices that are dessert kind of based. And then I'll be coming back with some more for sure. You know that I never leave you hanging. I always try and give you the best juice updates to date. And another shout out, I did this in my last video, but I feel like they deserve it. 401 Vapes right here out of my home state, Rhode Island. Check them out. Their site's online. Just Google 401 Vapes. It'll pop right up. I believe it's 60 mils, about $22 or so, so it's not bad at all. This is a chocolate peanut butter, and it's fantastic. Really, really good vape. So this is Jared Vapes. Thanks for watching. And keep vaping.